Oh, hello there. Hi. It's nice to meet you. Hi, welcome in. My name's Barber Rudy. It's nice to meet you. Have you come here before? You're not sure? Well, I'm not sure either. But welcome anyway. Uh, could I ask you to have a seat? Perfect. Okay. I'm just gonna grab my notebook and pen and we can start with our consultation first, if that's okay with you. Perfect. Alright, I'm just gonna. Right, so would you like to get something to drink first before anything else? Sure. Could you just get them whatever they'd like? Yeah, any sort of teas, coffees, whatever you'd like. Yeah, hot, cold, we have all options. Sure. Just take their order and get them set, and I'll just take their consulting. Yeah, thanks. Okay. So, um, like I said, welcome once again to our barbershop. We're very grateful that you've taken some time out of your day to stop by. Um, Before anything else, I just want to ask, have you gotten a haircut from any of our previous branches or any such places like that? No, you have not. Okay. Well, so this is your first time with Barber Rudy's and Co. Perfect. Okay. Can I ask how you came to hear of us? Right. Well, that's very encouraging. Thank you very much. Yeah. And could I have a name? Yeah. All right. Perfect. And did you call in before, or are you just walking in? You're walking in. Okay, that's perfectly fine. You're lucky you caught us on a sort of relaxed day. We didn't get a lot of customers come in today, and I think that's just because it's the opening shift, the very start of the week. So it's understandable. Maybe people like to be ready for the week, and they get haircuts on the weekends. So totally understandable. But anyway, okay. Are you kind of are you on a budget of sorts? Are you okay hearing out any of our options that we have? Because we have a range of options available. We have 3 tiers, um, and we have customizable options as well. But there's the basic haircut package. There's the medium tier, which comes with a massage, and there's the final tier, which comes with a massage and a shave if you were looking for that. Oh, no, no. So we have two kinds of shaves actually. We have a regular shave that we do with a blade, and then we, shave the hair, the beard. But we also have a lot of people without beards come in, because they want to experience what that's like. So we give bladeless shaves. What are bladeless shaves? Well, think of them as the exact same thing without the blade that removes the hair. Yeah, it's to induce and kind of emulate that experience of comfort and relaxation. Yeah, you just knock out, you just move the blade. It's honestly just like flat, right? Like the blade on its own it's there's nothing. It's only when you open the thing and you put the blade inside is when you are able to. Yeah, exactly. So it's just without the blade, and it's just with the same hot towels and the cream, and then yeah, I mean we get lots of people choosing that package. Actually, it's quite famous around here. Yeah, I mean not a lot of people are able to grow beards, or some people just don't have a beard, and so it's really open for anybody. We're not really restricted to a gender of sort. Like this is not a men's only grooming salon. We're open to everybody, you know so yeah. Yeah, of course we like to cater to everyone. This is not just for one person or one group of people in particular. Yeah, anyway, so back to you now. So okay, I'll note that down then. So just the massage and the haircut today. Yeah, no, that's fine, that works out really well. If you have additional time, we can do a shave as well if you'd like. That's not a problem. You can change it up at the end because you pay only at the end, so that's okay. And you pay only if you're satisfied with the haircut. Okay, all right. I think that's about it. We can get started. Um, if you'd like to just follow me and just sit over there, I'll just get everything else set up in the meantime, if that's okay with you. Perfect. Oh, thank you very much. Here's your drink, by the way. Yeah, do enjoy. And just give me a moment and I'll prepare myself and all the required things to get your haircut started. Yeah. Okay, so we have a wonderful haircutting barber scissors. And we have our standard 2 combs. You know, this is to kind of, there's different teeth options. This is like white toothed, and this is like just a smaller gap, and that's because it helps detangle more effectively if we go both ways. So we just do this first and then do this first, after, and it gets the hair nice and detangled, and then we can knock out the bulk of it more accurately. Yeah. And I think that's about it, and I think it's already been pre-sanitized, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I think we can get started. So if I could just have you sit as naturally as you can, relax, and just look forward when I'm gonna start just assessing your hair. Is it okay if I touch your head and move it around a bit freely, if that's okay with you? Yeah, I would just like to examine it and get a feel for what we're working with today. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm just going to be very gentle. I'm not going to knock your head, and I'm not going to be spinning it around like it's on a swivel, so don't worry. Okay, so I'm just going to... Okay, firstly, you have really nice hair, by the way. It's going to be... I'm going to make sure to treat it right and give you a good haircut as well. And, maintain your wonderful hair. Okay, so I see that you have hair like this, and okay, so you said you want to knock out the excess bulk, but you want to preserve the length. We can work with that for sure. Okay, so I'm just gonna... Is it okay if I feel the length of your hair just a bit? Okay. 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 And are we cutting about that much? Yeah. About just a little bit less than that. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So just kind of trim it up a bit, but remove the bulk. We're not removing the length, right? Yeah. That makes sense. Just gonna... Okay. Could I just have you turn a little bit like that? Okay. Okay. And did you want the sides to be a natural taper, or do you want a more aggressive fade? No, we can work with either. I think what would be better, given your hair type, is a more natural taper. Unless you prefer a bit more sort of skin. Okay, you're cool with a natural taper, a bit more faded look, a natural fade. Okay, and no sharp lines and stuff, right? No, just a bit natural. So it doesn't look like a haircut. Yeah, that's something I prefer as well. When I get my haircuts, I like to... I don't necessarily want to let it feel like a haircut. I just want it to feel like I'm still the same person and that nothing has drastically changed. That's just me. Some people really like to go in for the haircut with a big drastic change in mind, and that's great either way. Both work. It's just my preference. Yeah, we can do a bit of both. We can kind of texturize your hair a bit. We're not going to be using thinning shears. I strongly I'm against thinning shears. I don't want to thin your hair out. We can remove the bulk, but we don't need to thin your hair out. And there's ways to go about it without thinning shears. So we're just gonna work on it in better ways. But anyway, let's get started. All right. Are you comfortable with me proceeding with the haircut? Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to let me know? Is there any preference, the way you want me to handle your hair? Sure, I can be gentle and soft. That is already a given. We're not going to be aggressive hooligans here, whacking you left and right. So don't worry. We'll take care of you. And So do sit back and relax, and I'll handle the rest. All right. Is it all right if I? Okay. So just gonna first comb your hair out. Okay. We'll start at the sides. I'm just gonna comb it gently. Comb it very gently. Part it this way. Is this the way you part it? Yeah. So you usually part this way. Okay. But is it okay if I just I'll kind of style it and cut it in that direction, but I'm just gonna kind of give a little bit of a even cut so that it's not bulky on one end. And do you understand? Yeah. We're just gonna kind of part both the sides, knock out the sides, taper the back, taper the sides once again, work on the top, and then nicely even it all out. Okay. So we just start with one side. So I'm just gonna pull a bit of hair, and just okay. And this side now, this side. Gentle, pull the hair and just pull the hair. Okay. Is it okay if I use my hands to just flatten it a bit and push it to the side? Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna gently rest the head. Alright, I'm gonna get started now, okay? So just look straight and don't worry, I'm gonna take it nice and easy. Shall I? Okay, thank you. Perfect. Nice and even, nice and even. Okay. Could you just look to your right? Perfect. I'm just gonna. And to the left now. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna comb it out with this comb now, if that's okay. Perfect. Thank you very much. Alright, I'm gonna ask you to just look forward as naturally as you can and bend just a little bit like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna comb out your back, the back of your hair, and then we're gonna start knocking out the excess and the bulk from bottom up, and then we're gonna work our way to the top. Okay? Alright. Alright, time to switch this comb. Alright, let me just have a look. Wait a second. Okay, I'm just gonna come in a bit closer now. Okay. Is it okay if I texturize your hair at the bottom as well a little bit? Perfect. So I'm just gonna. Is it alright if I just gently pull, kind of, and make a little spacing to point cut? Okay, thank you. Perfect. Let me just comb that out. Brush, 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 brush. Brush, 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 brush. prefer it being completely clean around this area, or is it okay if the hair sort of comes through? Keep it clean? Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna okay, very good, very good. All right, I think from what I can tell, I think that's just nice and evened out. We're gonna now work with the top and trim it out a bit. So you said that about that much, right? Like kind of, but okay, are you comfortable? Okay, so what we can do is, so you know, you said you don't want to go too fancy, but if you want to go a little fancy, what we can do is sort of, we're gonna take out the bulk like you wanted, but we're gonna also do something where, so we're gonna point cut same way that we did at the bottom. It's gonna give a bit of texture, but we can also cut in a way that kind of leaves the hair a bit textured, and so I'll explain what that'll look like. And so typically if you're cutting just purely just like a length, you might kind of chop it in a way that leaves the hair looking even, right? But what I'm proposing is cutting in a way that kind of goes a little bit like in a diagonal way, a sort of rough diagonal chopping, and it sort of leaves the hair, so from a far away glance the hair might look like that, but up close it'll be like that. Does that make sense? Like the strands, a few, like one might be this long, some might be equal, one might be a little short, not this short, but somewhere like, does that make sense? So it'll kind of, instead of it being like perfectly like that, it'll be like a bit kind of textured, a bit kind of, you know, messy, and it just kind of gives this impression of a textured haircut. Are you cool with that? Yeah, I can work around that as well, perfectly fine. If you don't want to take that risk though, because it might be a bit weird to experience having hair that's a bit choppy, messy, I could just stick to point cutting. Sure, I'm okay with that. I mean, of course, like why wouldn't I be? It's what you want that matters. No, I'm just here to give my insight, you know, and you're the one that finally decides what is good. Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't. It wouldn't be nice of me to enforce something, you know. And this isn't an enforcing. Like it's just a suggestion. But it would look regardless equally good with just point cutting. So it's up to you to decide which you're okay with. Yeah, anything's fine. If you just want to go minimal risk, we can just go for the point cutting. If you want to take a risk, we can go for the sort of crazy thing that I just mentioned. Okay, we'll keep that for later. Okay, we'll do point cutting then. Perfect. All right, I think I'm going to be sticking to using my fingers because we're just going to trim it out, right? So, all right, let me just before we do anything, I'm just going to comb your hair out, pull it back with my hands, if that's okay. Thank you. I'm just going to gently pull the hair back, and I'm just gonna grab a little bit at the top, little bit, I'm just gonna grab a little bit of the hair and snap, 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 snap. Grab a little bit of the hair and snap, 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 snap. Alright, I think that about settles it for the trimming. I'm just gonna grab each strand and point cut into that, if that's okay. All right, and then we should be done. All right, I'm just gonna pull your hair up a little bit and just point cut, point cut, cut. Can I pull your hair to the front really quick and point cut as well, just to kind of, okay, perfect. Okay, one final time, one final. And there we are, my friend. That's the haircut that's over and it's done. I'm just gonna ruffle up your hair really nicely. Massage a little bit, massage, 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 massage. Relax, my friend, relax, 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 relax. All right, very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. There we go, there we go. All right, my friend, all right. I think the haircut looks really nice. I hope you do enjoy kind of rocking it for the next until the next visit, and I hope you'll consider coming back to Barbers Rudy and Co. I hope the drink was good, and I hope the service was good as well. Feel free to rate us online on our on the reviews and stuff. But anyway, before that, could I just ask if you could quickly just let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 how the haircut experience was for you? You can be honest. Perfect. All right. And is there anything we can improve upon? All right. Is there something specific that you liked? All right. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you had a good time at our barbershop, and we'll see you next time. Thank you, my friend. Bye bye. See you. Take care. Enjoy.